What is good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Kagey is back. It's time for the match reaction. Everton won, Leeds United won. Game of two halves is the saying. But man, we could have come away with 3 points today. But look, we're going to get into things that were good, that were bad in the second half. But yeah, let's get into it, man. First of all, like the video. You know the drill, people. Please like the video. It's free to do. Helps out the channel and boost the video to many other people around the world. Subscribe to the channel if you will. And of course, drop your thoughts and comments after the video's done. So yeah, 1-1, people. Another one where we just can't win on the road. Oh, first of all, big up Parrot House, Mr. P and Isaac for the super thanks on the last video. Sean Longas isn't good enough. Johnny saying here, I'm tired of FARKE's lineup and in-game management. I hear it. FARKE just happy to survive. Whoa, a disgrace. We'll speak about Tanaka in terms of his game, because I've got a theory in terms of Tanaka. Maybe people will agree, maybe people will disagree, but I see something. I see something. Yeah, got it. Bobby saying here, feels like a loss. FARKE fully to blame for that. Why on earth does he take that long to make changes when you can clearly see them gaining momentum? Yeah. The manager so frustrated with his late subs. Yeah, why make subs at 85th minute? What does he expect him to do? Rusty is a word, Stephen, and we'll get into it, man. We'll get into it for sure. Well, think Tanaka needs to start. He's not starting against Arsenal. If he's not going to start against Fulham, if he's not going to start against Everton, there is no chance how starts against Arsenal. Absolutely not. But look, 1-1, and it was a game of two halves. And, you know, when I saw the team, people, I wasn't enthused. I thought, wow, we're going out with two offensive-minded players in this lineup to start with. And then I thought we was doing like what we was doing against Liverpool, just going there for the point. But then obviously Everton aren't as good as Liverpool. So you then see our two fullbacks pushing up to give us the width. And it made sense to me then. I could see the vision of what he was going for. James Justin, I think he had more shots than Everton combined in the first half alone, which shows you just how far forward he was. I thought Bogle was really good on the right as well. And I could see what he was doing. But you know he's going to retreat, people. You know he's going to retreat. In the second half, you knew it was going to be a sit-back jog, hoping to catch him on the counter and hope for the best. But going back to the first half, first of all, let's stay on track here. I liked how we was playing. The first 5-6 minutes were Everton's, but the rest of it, we was on top. And that was more frustrating about the game as well, because we had Everton, the fans in our hands. We had them frustrated. We had Everton rushing. That was the game where you should take 3 points from and go, that's a brilliant away victory. But we just sat back. And that is on the manager. That is on the manager in the second half to not change the tactic, to not change the personnel sooner than he did. That's on him, I'm afraid. So as good as the first half was with the game management, the second half was terrible. By the way, the second shot, the chance to go 2-0 up from Calvert-Lewin has to do better in the form that he's in. I think he should be scoring that. It's not the easiest chance, but I swear, I can't remember if it was the last game or not, but there was a chance that Calvert-Lewin also missed, not similar, but it's kind of like ones where in the goal-scoring form he's been in, you think Dominic's going to put that away, and he didn't again. So that did cost us as well. People saying sack FARKE. Oh, yeah. Damn. Ooh, I don't think we're sacking Daniel FARKE, people. So you know what I mean? Is lack of game time undermining Tanaka? Okay, well, listen. No. Let's just quickly talk about our goal, because our goal was quality for a couple of reasons. James Justin, I've said before, he's a demon in the box. He's much better in the box than he is at crossing the ball, that's for sure. And he showed it with a good finish. But what I want to just say is that, first of all, it wasn't a foul. I don't know what Njai was doing, rolling around like that and then trying to sell the injury afterwards. Crazy stuff to me. But the ball in from Stack was brilliant. The dummy from Calvert-Lewin. But the key piece of play there was Brendan Aronson not touching the ball. And it's crazy with Brendan because a few months ago, when he's low on confidence, he's going to probably try and swing on that. And it's probably going to go high in the sky. You're going to probably see him go, oh, dude, what the hell, man? But this time, you know, he just let it go to Justin, and Justin finished it lovely. And that is the difference between Brendan Aronson of now compared to 2 months ago. His decision-making has gotten so much better over the last couple of months. And it was really good. It was a really good start and well-deserved as well. We was on top. Their goal was their goal. There we go. Leave it at that. Listen, the commentator said something about Tanaka not getting there for the cross. Guys, that was a standard cross, like low cross. There was no expectation on a defender trying to block that. I don't know why he was talking about it was poor on Tanaka not getting there. But listen, speaking of Tanaka in this, I don't know how anyone else feels, and let me know in the comments, but Tanaka looks like he's playing with so much pressure on his shoulders. And what I mean by that is he knows at this moment in time he's not favored by the manager. He knows. So I feel like he's trying to overperform and like overthink everything he's doing. There was so many instances when Tanaka came on and he made the wrong decision with the ball. I saw it. I'm not defending him on that. But you know, there was one where we could have broken and put it over to Aronson. Instead, he put it way out of play. There was a ball that he tried to put through for Calvert-Lewin, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't precise enough. And I just feel like it's one of those things where you know the manager doesn't trust you. You know you have to perform basically a 10 out of 10 to even be considered again. And it just feels like he's playing with that extra weight on his shoulders to me. But yeah, that's how I see it in terms of how. And again, I'm going to speak about how tomorrow, because obviously his name has been in the transfer rumors this month in terms of a move away out. So I will be speaking about that in tomorrow's video. But yeah, it seems like he's trying to prove himself a little bit too much when he does get an opportunity to get on the pitch these days. Zai here saying, agree, KG, he's only had a short time and he's doing too much. He's best when he's simple. Yeah, exactly. Exactly for me. McAllister here saying, thought Everton offered nothing until the last 30. FARKE should have made the changes earlier. Too much defending. Yeah. Captain Elwood here saying Tanaka needs a cup game to get some confidence back. Yeah. Let me get into the super chats. Max here saying the Tanaka sub was purely because Gurev was on a yellow. How was lucky to play that long. Yeah. I just won't understand it in terms of playing Gurev over Tanaka. I won't understand it in terms of that. I understand Gurev gives you just solid defensive, you know, solidity in the middle. I understand that part, but Tanaka can do that as well, but you've got to entrust him. And at this moment in time, people, I've got my own opinions on it, as I've already stated. I just don't feel Tanaka feels he's trusted by the manager, so he's overthinking every move he makes. And I've seen it before. I saw it with Hudson-Odoi at Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel. You could see Hudson-Odoi, he wasn't himself. He was overthinking everything because he knew he had a little leash before Tuchel would drop him for somebody else. And I'm feeling like that with how Tanaka as well. Curtis here.